A big change over the weekend, snow and much colder.
Yeah, so we want to know what's in store for the rest of the week.
Chief Meteorologist George Lessons out on the weather deck with all the details. George,
here's a hint.
What's headed our way?
Here's a hint. You got your snow blowers ready?
Oh,
wow.
No.
Yeah. Well, mine started on the third pull this weekend. I don't think I've used it more than twice last year, and I think I may use it twice this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some snow on the way. That was just an introduction over the weekend. Most of the areas affected were lakeshore. Inland, though, we're going to start to see more. 13 weather ball blinking bright. We have snow in sight starting late tonight down around I-94 and everywhere throughout the day tomorrow. It's also blue. A little bit colder weather in view. Instead of the mid and upper 30s today, we'll be in the mid 30s tomorrow. This view sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. Deer hunting season, firearm deer hunting season begins here tomorrow, and there will be snow developing throughout the morning and lasting into the evening. The sun coming up at 7:35, going down at 5:19. You will have enough snow to most likely track all throughout the week. Some of this will melt, but not all of it. Temperatures barely above freezing here tomorrow. Where is our snow coming from? Low pressure system down south beginning to move on up into Missouri is going to spread some of that precipitation into southern lower Michigan by 7 o'clock in the morning. It overspreads all of our viewing area throughout the day. As I mentioned, some of it will be melting. Might be a couple of raindrops down toward Kalamazoo as you'll be closer to 40 here tomorrow. But most areas will stay in the 30s. A little bit of a break here tomorrow night, but Wednesday we got snow going on. You'll see this repeated. We're going to see lots of lake effect snow as colder air roars in on a Thursday. Starting Friday, our highs may only be in the 20s, so lake effect snow will be accumulating not only for Friday, but Saturday as well, and this will continue on into Sunday. So several days where we'll see light accumulating snow. Some areas will get a little bit more than others. This is the trend for snowfall. Each day, we're going to end up with about an inch or so. Over the next several, this is 7/10 of an inch here in Grand Rapids, 1.5 inches by Thursday, another couple of inches by Friday for a total of 4+, maybe 7+ by late in the day on Saturday, and maybe close to 9+ in Grand Rapids. Of course, these are all estimates, but you can see the trend. A lot of snow is going to be falling throughout this week. Not heavy, but it will be persistent, and we're going to be some travel issues as we get into the latter part of the week with those temperatures staying below freezing by Friday. Long-range outlook from the 20th through the 24th. We'll continue with our colder than average temperatures. This is leading right on up into Thanksgiving week. And in terms of precipitation, no real system snows coming through. Our snow will be courtesy of the Great Lakes. So tonight, mainly cloudy skies, some late night snow, maybe getting up to as far north as Holland by daybreak. Overnight lows a little below freezing, mid 20s to near 30 up north. You'll stay dry all night. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, after about 4 a.m., you'll start to get some snow up around Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, but temperatures will fall below freezing. 13 on your side forecast. Lots of snowflakes on that forecast through the weekend. We'll have highs in the 30s next 3 days, but then falling into the 20s for the weekend. We'll finally climb into the upper 30s with dry weather in the days leading up to Thanksgiving.
If you've been waiting for snow, you're going to like this forecast.
Absolutely, George. How much snow are we expected to see?
Enough to fire up your snow blowers, guys.
Wow.
Get out your snow brush. Yeah, it is winter weather all week long, starting tomorrow. 13 weather ball is blinking bright because of the snow in sight. It's also blue, cooler weather in view by about 4 or 5 degrees from today. And this view sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. Forecast of 40 today. It made 39, and that's within 3 degrees the last 4 days. In terms of the month, we're running about 6 degrees warmer thanks to a warm start to November. We're going to probably erase all of that advantage. Quite a bit below for precipitation, and despite 0.4 of an inch of snow, we're about 1.75 inches below average up to this point in November with 18% more sunshine. We did get first measurable and snow on November 13th, almost a year to the date compared to last year, and we will continue to pile up the snow throughout the week. Across the area, we're running a snow deficit across most of the area. The only spots with more up around Marquette and around South Bend, Indiana. Next weather weather system is already bringing rain up into Missouri. That's the one that's going to bring us our snow tomorrow. It'll start right around or just prior to daybreak along I-94. Might mix over with some raindrops south of Grand Rapids, but all snow to the north. And then we're going to transition to lake effect snow throughout the day on Thursday. Quite a bit of snow. The snow will continue through Friday as well, and on into Saturday and Sunday. Very little relief from any of the cold and snow. In fact, starting on Friday, highs will drop from the 30s into the 20s, so it's a very cold weather pattern. In terms of snowfall, the heavier snowfall here in the next 24 hours will be to the north of Grand Rapids, and then everyone is going to see more snow throughout the week. You can see it just piles up an inch or two each day. These aren't the exact amounts, but you can see where the heavier snow and the potential for up to a half foot or more gradually over the next 6 days. So for tomorrow, we're looking for some rain and snow from Holland and South Haven southward. All snow from Muskegon north with highs in the mid and upper 30s, mid 30s up north with all snow to the north. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area southward, I-96 probably all snow, but a mixture of rain and snow to the south with highs only in the mid and upper 30s. 13 on your side forecast. Very wintry. In fact, some of the coldest temperatures since February, Friday through the weekend. Things will calm down and not be quite as cold early next week and the days leading up to Thanksgiving.